All right, drone video Tract 16 at the White River. We're parked at the northeast part of the property and we're looking westerly. You can see that meadow in the distance. The river is just out of sight. It's just on, I guess, on this side of that meadow. And the truck's gone. This looks like one of the videos that we take kind of while the truck is driving. It might be driving to the northwest side of the property. The easement road touches this property on the northeast and the northwest. Heavily wooded. Just in the shot right here, we can see quite a few different types of trees. Looks like even some sycamores, possibly, with that bright white trunk. We're gonna have mostly hardwood trees, but we have seen some cedar, some pine out here as well. And there's the truck. So I kind of lost our orientation here, but once we look up, we should be able to figure that out again. Beautiful tract with the road going to two different portions. Kind of gives you a couple access points. It's the highest on the northeast and the northwest where the road is, and then it slopes down as you move toward the center. And actually the topo map shows potentially some kind of wet weather creek bed in the center. And I don't know if we'll really be able to see that with the drone or not, but we might try. There's the river. So I believe we are looking essentially west, maybe a little bit southwest. Very private property and fantastic area for wildlife. The outside of the river, you're going to have the deer and the turkey, and obviously in the river, well, it looks like some geese or ducks in the river right now, but quite a few species of fish, including trout, we've been told. Not sure if it's rainbow trout or brown trout, but a number of people have told us that, yeah, you can fish for trout in this section of the White River, which is really cool, as well as many other species. Okay, now we're looking northerly. We were for a second there, and now back to the south. Okay. So I believe that the truck is now at the northwest corner of the property as we look south. And you can see that valley in the property there. We have not explored this property on foot at all. It would be a really, really fun property to explore. Bring your hiking boots because it goes down steeply to that wet weather creek. But the topography like that is the kind of property where you might locate a live spring. You might have a small cave or a large cave. Who knows? There are caves in this area. There are supposedly, we've been told, many thousands of caves in the Ozarks that have not been discovered. And now I believe we're trying to get a bit of a better look at the bottom of the valley, which is where the seasonal or the wet weather creek would be. This portion of northern Arkansas, well, this Batesville area specifically, we just found out is where they have actually found a large number of, I believe they're called petroglyphs, when they would, however many years ago, thousands of years ago, draw on the rock faces and on the cave walls. You don't hear about that in the Ozarks because it's not super common, but right around the Batesville area, and Batesville is only about 10 miles southeast of the property, they found some beautiful petroglyph sites. So there's definitely been activity in and around the property for many hundreds or thousands of years. The guys have found more than one arrowhead. I'm not sure on which tract, but on one or two of the tracks out here, probably the tracks toward the north, because that's where the guys would have been walking in the creek bed, larger creek bed on the north. Awesome property for hunting, for recreation. A lot of opportunities on this one if you wanted to do some kind of trail leading into the property. You probably want to come off the road at the northeast side, and you can look at the topo map to kind of check the topography out. Not a property where you're going to have very much level land, but you're going to have quite a bit of land that's going to be excellent for hunting, for camping, for recreation. And the tree cover is beautiful. Those do look like sycamore trees, those trees with the white trunks. That is really cool to see on the property. And getting close to the end of the video here. This is one of the tracks that I really wish we would have had time to explore, but we just did not have the opportunity. So now that's going to be, as we face northerly, that's the easement road that crosses over the northeast corner of the property. I'm not sure where the truck went. It's out there somewhere. There it is right there. Okay. Gorgeous tract. That's tract 16. I didn't even mention, but it is about 10 acres in size. It's basically square, so a nice shape. So roughly 660 by 660 feet. It's going to give you about 10 acres. Beautiful property. Check out the website for more details. Check availability. Offered with complete owner financing if it's still available. And we would love to talk with you.